What's up, eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the sweetest prices. If you're looking for a way to upgrade your Wi-Fi experience, if you're tired of dealing with Ethernet cables, and if you're on Windows 10 64-bit, look no further. I've got the one, the only Fenvi FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 PCIe wireless adapter here. I value your time, so let's just get right to it and open the box. Okay, here we are. Everything you get in the box. An instruction manual. A cute little CD with drivers. That's really nice. A low profile bracket for small form factor builds. Included in the little baggie is a Bluetooth cable. You get two high gain antennas. Check it out, we got the two high gain antennas right here. And of course, the FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 wireless adapter. By default, the AX3000R is attached to the standard profile bracket, as you can see. But again, just to remind you, they do include the small form factor bracket if you need it, all right? Also notice the large, handsome heatsink that's already on the chip, ready to operate at full performance without overheating or throttling. Thank you, Fenvi. That's a very good thing. It'll distribute heat away from the core components and stay cool even if you're doing those large, intensive file transfers over your network, or if you're gaming or streaming high-res movie files or whatever. The chipset underneath the heatsink is the Intel AX200 chipset, which allows this Wi-Fi adapter to operate on 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz dual band, all right? And that gives you wireless speeds up to 2400 megabits per second at the 5 gigahertz band and 574 megabits per second at the 2.4 gigahertz band. Of course, your router still needs to support Wi-Fi 6, okay? Check your router, please. I don't want to be blamed for a bad router. All right, as I alluded to before, with that included Bluetooth cable, the AX3000R also supports Bluetooth 5.0, easily pairs with Bluetooth keyboards, mice, and other peripherals. If that wasn't enough, you also get 2x2 MUMIMO, M-U-M-I-M-O, that's multiple user, multiple input, and multiple output. It also supports OFDMA. That's obviously orthogonal frequency division multiple access. This is perhaps the most important feature of Wi-Fi 6. It basically allows for multiple users with various bandwidths to be served simultaneously. In the traditional approach, unique users compete to upload data, but in Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax schedules the users to avoid clashes. It's just awesome. Also included, of course, are the two high gain antennas, ensuring greater Wi-Fi coverage, enhanced stability, further ensuring a smooth internet experience. I speed tested this with the antennas installed, and this was actually the second Fenvi adapter with which I achieved a speed slightly greater than with an Ethernet cord plugged directly into my NIC. That's just crazy. And lastly, talking about compatibility, I sort of hinted at it before, this will only work with Windows 10 64-bit, okay? I'm sorry if you're on another operating system, it just won't work. But if you are on Windows 10 64-bit, whether you're on a mid-tower, full tower, or mini tower computer with the low profile and full height bracket provided, this will fit your PCIe slots. It'll fit PCIe slots from X1 to X16 lanes, suitable for almost all PCs. And with that, you'll get that 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz dual band frequency, less lag, greater coverage with the high gain antennas, the Wi-Fi 6 features of MUMIMO and that orthogonal frequency division multiple access, the Bluetooth 5.0. I mean, it's just a great Wi-Fi upgrade for your desktop. Instant 802.11ax. What more can I say? My dear eggheads, the Fenvi FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 PCIe wireless adapter. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. Let me know down in the reviews or comments just how much your Wi-Fi experience improves with this adapter. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. As you can see, I've got another gaming desk for you to check out. I think you'll really like this one. It's the Homall 43-inch gaming desk. It comes with a very easy to follow 8-step instruction pamphlet. All right, it's gonna take you like 20 minutes to put it together, and this is what you get when you are done. Look at this. Homall has added a lot of features with you, the gamer, specifically in mind. As you can see, we've got a sleek carbon fiber textured tabletop. It's waterproof, it's scratch proof. So not only is it stylish, but also practical. If you have cats, if you sometimes slide hardware around, such as a monitor or a laptop or hard drives, the scratch proof feature is very nice. It's easy to keep clean, so it's going to be a perfect snack table while you do what you do in your world. Check out these front corners as well, right? This is kind of a feature I haven't seen on many desks. You've got these armored corners, prevents things from slipping off the edge. And note the curved edges on this side. That's going to be good. It's going to prevent you from bumping into a painful 90-degree angle corner. You've got a cup holder over here that can be adjusted position-wise to wherever you need it to be, which is pretty cool. A lot of desks that have cup holders, it's kind of stuck in one spot. This just gives one extra degree of customization. There's a headphone hook right over here, a gaming handle rack that's included. You got the cable grommets for organization. All these features help you customize your gaming or working experience and keep everything as comfortable and as seamless as possible. The desk will support up to 220 pounds. You get that awesome amount of support with their sturdy Z-shaped metal frame here, so nothing to worry about. Your dual monitors, your system hardware, your games, food, etc. easily supported on the surface. There's 4 adjustable leveling feet, all right, so you can adjust the height of the feet. That's really awesome. It's going to keep your surface perfectly horizontal no matter how uneven the ground is. I love this feature. For so many years, I've always had to jerry-rig my desks with business cards or quarters to keep things level. You don't want your money sitting under your desk. You want your money invested in the market, working for you, or buying products like this that help streamline your life and help you earn more money. Right? If you're a YouTuber, live streamer, professional gamer, anyone like this, a desk like this could help keep you organized, keep your workflow optimized. A good desk is a good investment. It pays for itself over time. That's all I'm saying. And that's what you get with the Homall 43-inch gaming desk. Let us know what you think of it in the comments and reviews. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
Hey everyone, it's Kenan, your trusted tech nerd for all things value-packed. Now I don't know if you have any plans in the near future to make a DIY desktop computer, but if you're going to do that, you must know that a suitable power supply is very important. And I don't know when it started, but it seems like high-power power supplies right now are all the rage. I don't know if it's because CPUs and graphics cards are just so expensive that no one cares about how much money they dish out for power supplies, am I right? I'm just kidding. But clearly, using a high-power power supply does have its benefits. Number 1, it can make your expensive CPU and graphics card last much longer. Number 2, it can decrease the amount of electricity you use, making you more energy efficient. And 3, the other functions can bring you more convenience and stability while using it. I have here the Segotep Xinggu GP Series 750 watt gold power supply. Xinggu is a desktop power supply company that has been around for a long time, longer than me, and I'm pretty old. They were founded in 1986 and have a worldwide reputation for power supplies, chassis, and radiators. Now, I said before that a good power supply can make your CPU and your graphics card last much longer. This is marked with 750 watts. But how much power do we really need? I ran some tests. Okay, when browsing the web and replying to emails, a computer needs only about 60 to 100 watts. I have here that if you are going to play games or make videos, you need about 120 to 350 watts. Now we might get a little technical here, but when a power supply is at 50% load, okay, 50% load, that means that we are at peak efficiency. That means that internal temperature and stability are at peak performance. So if you're using a full set of high-end capabilities, you're playing high-res games, you're editing films, you're live streaming or whatever, choosing a 750 watt power supply is not only appropriate, but it's essential for the long-term health of your computer. Remember, a 750 watt power supply means that it can provide up to 750 watts of power, but it doesn't mean that the power consumption will remain at 750 watts. The actual power consumption depends on the motherboard, the CPU, the graphics card, etc., how they're all being used, and the power supply will only provide the amount of required power. 2. Remember I said that we can decrease the electricity expense. As I said before, when a power supply is at 50% load, we are at peak efficiency. What this means is that our power conversion rate is at its strongest, at its highest. So what does that mean? That means to output a certain X amount of power, the amount of power input required is the least. If you're still on the fence for some reason, I'll have you know that this power supply has passed the 80+ gold certification. I haven't heard of that certification. Let me explain. 80+ is recognized as one of the most stringent power-saving codes in the world, which is directly related to your monthly electricity bill. At the beginning, it was divided into 4 levels: 80+, 80+ bronze, 80+ silver, 80+ gold. Later, 2 higher levels were added, namely 80+ platinum and 80+ titanium. The 80+ gold standard used by this device refers to the power conversion rate of 87% at 20% load. If it's a 50% load, the conversion efficiency at this time is the highest, which can reach 90%. And if it's 100% full-time, full load operation, the conversion rate can still maintain more than 87%. This means that your entire setup is more energy efficient and environmentally friendly. Then you may be wondering, what are the conversion rates of the other levels? Is gold actually good, or do I need something better? Let me answer you. The most basic 80+ standard, no matter the workload, the conversion rate can reach 80%, okay? The most basic 80%. Remember, 80+ gold is 87 to 90%, depending on the load. Now, titanium standard has between 90 and 94% conversion, depending on load. Please refer to the picture for detailed comparison. As you can see, the gold metal is in the middle position. Maybe you've seen this when shopping for power supplies before. Products with reasonable prices and guaranteed quality are all basically 80+ gold certified. I don't want you to waste your money, okay? Spending tons of extra dollars for titanium standard just to get maybe up to 4% higher conversion, I don't think it's such great bang for your buck. I think we should just stick with the 80+ gold. For high power supplies, manufacturers typically add many small functions to make it more useful. There are so many here that I'm going to use my list to help us out. You've got OVP, that's over voltage protection. OCP, over current protection. OPP, over power protection. OLP, over load protection. UVP, under voltage protection. OTP, over temperature protection. SCP, short circuit protection. These features can automatically shut down your computer if the current or the temperature gets too high. Your computer will not fall to the hands of tiny mechanical failures. This power supply is also an APFC power supply. That is an active power factor correction power supply. What does that mean? This power supply not only saves power, but it also has wider voltage adaptability. So it works very stably under wide voltage fluctuations. All right, let's look inside the box. Now here we have a full module power supply, which means, whoa, nice, that we can select the cables we need individually. That makes it easier to organize within the chassis. What do I see here? The fan, the 140 millimeter super quiet fan. You will enjoy serene silence with this baby. But back to the cables. Look at all these options. We have the 24-pin connector for the motherboard. We've got the connector for the SATA drive, the CD drive, and provided all these cables. Okay, check this out. We've got our motherboard cables, our SATA cables, our drive cables, whatever you need to connect inside your computer, it's all right here. Oh, here's an ancient fossil in the IT world. The famed 3.5 floppy disk. Yes, I know what this is, which means I need to go to a retirement home. You don't need to know what this is. Probably. Okay? Finally, I have to mention that compared to the power supplies of 4 or 5 or even many more years ago, they have added a very convenient switch on the external part. Okay? So now we can manually cut off power or turn power on without having to unplug a cord. Really convenient. All right, let's review. It has 80+ gold certification. It is environmentally friendly. It saves power. It has plus APFC active PFC design. It's got OVP, UVP, OPP, SCP, OCP, OTP, multiple protection measures. It comes with a 5-year warranty. These features can let you use it with confidence. It's also got full modular design, an additional switch button, and a 140mm ultra quiet fan. You can hardly hear any movement while this is working in standby. That's pretty awesome. This is a very valuable high-end product. 750 watts of power can be applied to almost all configurations. So whether you're browsing the web, working or playing games, making movies, you will not be disappointed. The standard for what makes a good power supply hasn't changed for many years. Invest well once and be pleased for years to come. In fact, I bet you can pass this on to your grandkids. Just kidding, you probably don't want to do that. But anyway, that's it for today. I really hope this product brings you a lot of value. Thank you, and see you next time.
If you're looking to build a new PC or you just want to add some nice aesthetics to your current setup, I may have just what you need. Hi, I'm James and welcome back to Newegg Now. Today we're looking at the Kediers ATX mid-tower computer case. Design-wise, this case certainly makes a statement. But before I get into that, let's talk about something a little bit more tangible. The open design helps keep the GPU temperature low, allowing your computer to run more smoothly. Worth noting, the maximum GPU card length is 330 millimeters. The maximum CPU cooler height is 165 millimeters. It offers PSU support up to 200 millimeters and also supports mini-ITX, MATX, and ATX motherboard. Now the top I/O panel, I'll give you a look at that, includes 2 USB 3 ports here on the side, 1 USB 2 port, you've got your audio in and audio out, and on top this is your power button for the unit. Down here, if you have a look at the base of the tower, this is actually a button to control the RGB. So I'm just going to click this and you'll watch the RGB fans LED features come to life. Now, onto the design. First off, if you have components you'd like to show off inside, or you just want to make the most out of this RGB stock fan setup with their vibrant colors, then look no further. The large tempered glass side panels really open things up in terms of getting those aesthetics out. Each panel is 4 millimeters thick and made of translucent tempered glass, offering great protection to your internal components while also giving you a good look at the RGB lighting effects inside. The case features synchronizable RGB lighting via the motherboard, which allows you to control fan lighting provided you have a 5-volt 3-pin addressable RGB motherboard inside. This RGB sync is compatible with motherboard software including Asus Aura Sync, MSI Mystic Light Sync, and more. So if you don't have a 5-volt 3-pin header motherboard, don't worry. This case also comes with this handy remote control as well, which will allow you to control the fans manually. So I'll give you a look at how this remote control works. As you can see here, we have our fan controls at the top. If I click this, the fans are going to power down. Let's power them back up. Here's your on-off for the lighting. Get the fans going again. There we go. You have a variety of other modes in terms of colors. If you just like to go with a simple RGB lighting setup, we can go with your red, green, blue, purple, cyan, and yellow. Okay, here we've gone back to its breathing rainbow light pattern. So there's a few different ways that you can set this up to get the best look for your environment. The Kediers ATX mid-tower computer case really screams gaming rig to me. It certainly makes a bold statement. If it's your cup of tea, check out the product link in the description below to learn more about it. For more on this product and other PC cases, RGB fans, gaming gadgets, and more, head over to newegg.com. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want to cool down your components in style, stay tuned. I'm James and welcome back to Newegg Now. Today we'll be looking at the 1STPLAYER G3 RGB case fan combo. First, we've got this unboxed in front of us here. This package includes 3 120mm fans. It also comes with 12 fan screws, 12 liquid cooling screws, 1 install instruction booklet, 1 fan hub, and 1 RGB controller. It also comes with an RGB cable and a pin cable as well. First up, let's look at the most eye-catching feature of this fan set, the RGB LED lighting. So each of the 3 fans is packed with 18 pieces of 16.8 million color addressable RGB LED beads, providing balanced lighting and coverage and brightness for your build. The manufacturer calls it a magical lighting effect. I'll let you be the judge of that, but something that really catches my attention about this particular case fan set versus some of the other ones we've looked at on this program is the subtlety of the LED ring lights here. You won't see a lot of light in the fan blades as they spin around, but it's a much more subtle effect, and it's something that I actually prefer. Now, once you've got your lights up and running, you may want to sync your fans to your motherboard, which you can do if you have a 5-volt 3-pin addressable RGB motherboard. These include boards by Gigabytes, Asus, MSI, and ASRock. If you don't have a 5-volt 3-pin motherboard, don't worry, it still comes with an RF remote controller, which lets you adjust the fan speed, colors, modes, and other settings with just the click of a button. Also, the fan hub features a magnetic strip, which allows you to attach it anywhere on the inside or outside of your case. Okay, let's have a look at the RF remote controller that comes with it to allow you to manually adjust the light settings, the fan speed, and other modes of your case fan set. So let's have a look here. First off, we have speed adjustments, mode adjustments, and you can see we're cycling through the different color modes, and there are a lot of options here. By pressing this button in the middle, it says auto. We revert back to that breathing rainbow pattern. We can also adjust the brightness of the RGB lights, pushing that brightness all the way up and reducing it down to a much lower brightness setting. In terms of the fan's cooling performance, each fan is 120mm and features 7 fan blades for a balanced airflow and static pressure. The fan's optimized cooling performance means it has great compatibility with case or radiator applications too. The 1STPLAYER G3 fans claim speeds up to 1300 RPM, and I'm actually going to run a couple of quick tests here just to look at the airflow and fan noise you'd experience during daily use. Beyond the fan blades, the 2.5mm shock-absorbing rubber pads here also really cut down on the noise and vibration. The wear-resistant hydraulic bearing construction and anti-vibration mounting design reduce operating noise without sacrificing any efficiency, and they deliver an astounding life expectancy of more than 25,000 usable hours. So if you're in the market for a set of 3 solid RGB fans, you can check out the link to the 1STPLAYER G3 RGB case fan combo in the description below. For more on this product and other RGB fans, keyboards, cases, gaming gadgets, and more, head over to Newegg.com. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.